Welcome back. We turn now to the media getting criticized for misreporting a number of stories. First case, a spokesman for President George W. Bush now says a New York Times story claiming George W. will not vote for President Trump is, quote, completely made up and false, that George W. is retired from presidential politics and has not indicated how he will vote. Let's welcome back to the show Media Research Center President and founder Brent Bozell. Great to have you back on, Brent. The New York Times has not yet updated its article with that statement. Your reaction?
Well, maybe there are too many editors who are resigning because their staff don't like them running op-eds by senators that they don't like. This newspaper is making a mockery of journalism. How many stories have we seen now, Liz, where the New York Times has come out and saying, we spoke with 17 sources, 29 people told us, 1,484 people say, but they never cite any source that they have, and they get caught over and over with a story that isn't true. Here we go again. This is something that's really simple. If it is true, then you have somebody on the record who is saying it, and that person comes forward and he says, the president told me so, or what have you. But this is just a hit on the president. They've been doing this since 2015. It's shameful, but I think the public is seeing through it.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that the Bush family members have not voted for Trump. The story cites people familiar with his thinking, but nothing more than that. Let's move on to the next case, Brent. Media and Democrats have been attacking and lecturing people protesting against draconian stay-at-home COVID-19 shut-in orders that outlawed even gardening or painting their houses as their small businesses collapse. But when rioting and looting hit, riots that eventually killed 19 people, including 8 African Americans, and smashed and ruined dozens of minority-owned businesses, wounding at least 500 cops and law enforcement, the media and Democrats told a different story. Watch this.
It's dangerous, and these people can take this home with them and hurt their families and all the rest.
I'd like to ask them if they're willing to sign away their right to treatment if and when they get infected.
Who the hell do you think you are? What is wrong with people? I don't understand what is wrong with people. Stay at home.
This is mostly a protest. It is not, generally speaking, unruly, but fires have been started.
Destroying property which can be replaced is not violence.
And please, show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
It's heartwarming to see so many people turn out peacefully across the country. It's bringing people together, community with unity.
Your reaction to that, Brent?
I don't know how to react to this. All the stories in the media about the irresponsibility of people being on the beaches, all the stories in the media about the irresponsibility of going to church, and I might add, members of Congress and governors, too, not just the media, with all the statements they made, my godforsaken governor here in Virginia being one of them. And then you have these mobs that are out there, and it's perfectly safe. Imagine yourself, Liz, imagine being a police officer and talk about bringing people together. Imagine being a police officer and having to stand there. Your job is to protect the public, and you're standing there, and there's someone in your face who is saying no justice, no peace, and then F the police and taunting you, while 50 people stand around with phones ready to snap a picture should you as a policeman take one step forward. Imagine what they're going through now, and then think about all those leftists who are on national television right now talking about a peaceful, wonderful life we have. Imagine being a member of the police today. We ought to thank them.
All right, next case. George Washington University law professor Jonathan Turley is slamming the media for widely dismissing and not covering the recent revelations of Obama administration officials, including Joe Biden and Obama's chief of staff, going after Michael Flynn, demanding that Flynn's name be released, an intelligence report, and unmasking. He's also blasting the media for not reporting the chilling details of prominent figures who pushed Trump-Russia collusion on the media, like Susan Rice and James Clapper, but then behind closed doors testifying to House Intelligence they had no proof of that. Jonathan Turley, Brent, is also saying, where is the media coverage of Joe Biden and Barack Obama monitoring and keeping close tabs on the Trump Russia probe. Basically, the use of U.S. intelligence powers to investigate a political opponent when there was no there, as Rod Rosenstein has just, the Deputy Attorney General, who's now no longer at DOJ, he testified to that. So Jonathan Turley is really slamming the media's poor coverage on that. Your reaction, Brent?
Jonathan Turley, no right-winger. What are we looking at here? We have the media that mocked President Trump for months, mocked him when he said that the Obama administration was spying on his campaign and on his transition team. They mocked him for it. Well, now we know what? Well, now we know that they were eavesdropping on them. They were spying on the Trump camp. But what we know even more now is that they had no evidence when they were doing it, and they still haven't provided a motive. They are spying on their fellow man, and this spying goes to the very top of the Obama administration. We're about to release some numbers. I'll give you the numbers now for the month of May to prove Professor Turley is entirely correct. Network news coverage of this spying on the American people by the government of the United States, trying to destroy people, trying to destroy General Flynn. Less than 2.5 minutes of coverage.
Brent, you know, to what you're saying, too, Jonathan Turley also is asking, what if the George W. Bush administration had done the same to the incoming Obama administration? Your final word? The media, he's saying, would have exploded. Your final word.
2 words, Richard Nixon. Remember how they went after Richard Nixon and all the things that he was doing that were anti-American. Look what this administration, what the Obama administration has been doing. Look how they have been trying to systematically destroy heroes.
But the Nixon administration did break the law. Well,
they broke the law,
Nixon administration
but they didn't
did break
like
the
the way
law
he
using
did
the
things.
FBI, IRS's Secret Service.
And
Okay, go ahead. Final word.
How do I think laws have been broken by the Obama administration, and the media were all over Nixon trying to investigate it. Where are they now with Obama?
Okay, Brent Bozell, thank you so much. Appreciate you coming on. Come back soon.
Thank you, Liz.